Yeah, we gonna keep it a buck.
What's going on, YouTube? Back with another video. You know, I don't like to waste no time. I like to get straight into it. Like, comment, subscribe. I like to get the comments jumping so we can get debates going. Let me know how you feel about the video. Let's get right into it. So, Chuck D from Public Enemy, who owns the name Public Enemy, owns the name to the group. Once again, if you're a hip hop fan that's been around since the beginning, you already know Flavor Flav has been kicked out of the group Public Enemy a couple of times, a few times. So Chuck D last year gave Flavor Flav a year to get his act together. He didn't get his act together, or he was working on it. But Chuck actually planned to perform under the name Public Enemy Radio, which is a subsidiary of the group Public Enemy's name, at a Bernie Sanders rally. Flavor Flav didn't want to have nothing to do with it. So basically, he went against it. He didn't feel it was right for Chuck to speak for the whole group as being a supporter for Bernie Sanders. So he didn't want to be a part of the whole situation. Politics shouldn't be forced upon the whole group. Everybody has their own way. You know, Chuck supports Bernie. Flav doesn't have to. But to perform at a Bernie Sanders rally under the name Public Enemy, it is Chuck's sole decision because he owns the name to the group. So for Flav not wanting to be a part and for trying to get a cease and desist on Chuck to not perform at the rally, he kicked Flav out the group. To me, I support Chuck D and Flavor Flav, the whole group. I don't really think it was a good move personally, and even to perform at a Bernie Sanders rally for what? How you feel about that? Let me know in the comments. It really doesn't make any sense to me. But still, I love the group. Grew up with them, so great music. Flavor Flav will most likely be back in the group because that's family over there. Next, we have Megan Thee Stallion, who made headlines on the internet for suing her old record label, 1501. Megan signed her record deal when she was 20, and it wasn't all up to par or how she thought it should be as far as renegotiating. Now, for her being 20, an unsigned artist signing a record deal, I think she would agree that her record deal was pretty solid. She got 40% of the profit, which to me is kind of crazy because you're the one creating everything. But as far as the other part, she has part of her masters, but they were saying that she actually has to pay out of pocket for the studio time and the budget for going on tour. For her to renegotiate, I mean, Megan is a big artist. She's a real big artist out of Houston, and she really needs a better deal. So as far as renegotiating, hit a roadblock. She's suing a company she got with Jay's Rockefeller management company last year. So I know Jay probably got in her ear and to make better deals and get the ball rolling on bigger business opportunities. She is a big star now. She's one of the best and most intelligent female artists out there today. I even like some of her music. She has a real good album. I can't wait to hear the rest of her music. She really goes in the booth. So much love, much success to Megan. Hopefully she gets that all worked out. They had a cease order on her music or try to stop her from putting out new music. So if I'm not mistaken, March 6th, unless things happen and things change, March 6th, Megan will be putting out new music. Can't wait to hear it. I don't know if it's going to be an album. I know she's going to put out a few songs. Hopefully it's an album. I think it's kind of too soon for her to put another album out, but artists nowadays, they put that work in. So much love. Can't wait to hear the music. On the tech side of things, Samsung, yes, the money grabber. Samsung, also Apple. They putting out new phones. Now, we can get our hands on the S20, the whole line of phones. There's so many phones, it's just ridiculous. They just trying to get money. It's a waste. Nobody's buying all those phones. S20s will be out March 9th. You'll be able to get your hands on them. A couple of reviewers got their hands on the phones 2 weeks ago doing review unboxings. It's not the actual phone, it's just a review. It's a dummy model. So you can unbox the phone and see what you get in the case and everything and a little setup. But Samsung took it a step further and re-released the phones they brought out last year in a light version. It's a cheaper version, lower specs. You're not getting any 4K or anything. It's S10 Lite and the S10 Note Lite. So you're losing some functionality, but the price is spectacular to me because I'm still rocking my S9 Plus. Nothing wrong with the phone. I see no point in upgrading. It does everything I need to do. So the S10 Lite and the S10 Note Lite seem like great opportunities for somebody who's still rocking a S8, S9, and just want to upgrade with the. They do have better cameras. They're going about $599. I mean, you really can't beat that. There's a little in between instead of stepping all the way up to the S20. I mean, everybody doesn't need the flagship highest spec phone. These are still flagship phones, just a light version. I'm thinking about doing it myself, but if the specs aren't up to par as far as the S9 Plus, because it is a flagship when it first came out and it had all the super specs, these phones, I mean, it's worth it to me. It's $599. You still have a great phone. What else do you need your phone to do? The nice big screens, 6.7 inches, no bezel. That's why I'm really looking at it. Still got that little notch. You don't have the whole camera part. You don't have the bottom of the screen. You have the built-in fingerprint sensor. I kind of don't care for that, but you're still getting fingerprints on your phone anyway. So might as well upgrade. I like mine on the back. I got the little button on the back, and I can slide through my menus with my finger. Giggity. Do that. So Samsung brought out a S10 Lite, S10 Note Lite. Great phones. You can check out a review on a brother Flossy Carter's channel. He did a full unboxing and review on the phone. So of course I won't be doing one here. I don't have my hands on the phone. So I'll leave a link to his channel, to his video, so you can check it out for yourself. Peace.